The dry wind swept through the town of Dry Hollow like it carried the ghost of every soul who'd lost something on this broken land. The wooden sign creaked above the sheriff's office, while the saloon's bat-winged doors flapped lazily, as if even they were too tired to stay open. A woman stepped off the stagecoach, her dusty blue traveling dress clinging to her legs, a small suitcase in one hand, and the other pressed gently to her rounded belly. Her bonnet shaded her face, but not enough to hide the steel in her eyes. "Name's Clara Moreau," she said to the station master. "Looking for what's left of the Dalton farm." The old man scratched his head. "Dalton farm burned to cinders last fall. Ain't much left but char and fence posts. Nobody lives there anymore, except for that crippled rancher, Sam Calder. Lost his leg riding fences during the fire. He's got a cabin past the edge of the property line. But what business you got with the dead?" Clara's grip on her suitcase tightened. "It's my farm now." And with that, she walked away, head high, heart bruised, secrets buried deep. Chapter 2, One-Legged Man, One-Way Hope. Samuel Calder had once been the strongest man in the valley, rancher, fighter, drinker, horseman. The fire had taken his right leg and half his pride. His crutch clicked against the porch as he spotted Clara approaching through the heat haze, her silhouette like a ghost walking out of memory. He didn't move to greet her. He just squinted. "You lost, miss." "No, Mr. Calder," she replied evenly. "I've come home." "This ain't a place for—" His voice cut off when he noticed the round swell beneath her dress. Clara climbed the steps without hesitation. "I bought the Dalton place. Sight unseen. Guess I got what I paid for." "Burnt land and rattlers," Sam muttered. "There's no rebuilding that place." Her eyes flashed. "Then why are you still here?" He didn't answer. Chapter 3, Ashes and Embers. The land was blackened, the old farmhouse nothing more than charred beams and broken stone. But Clara walked it like it was holy ground. She set up a tent on the edge of the property and slept under the stars with only the coyote for company. Sam watched her from afar, certain she'd give up and vanish like everyone else who once believed this land could hold dreams. But day after day, she stayed. She cleared brush. She found the old well and hauled water. She salvaged nails and iron hinges from the wreckage, her belly growing as a baby within stirred with life. Sam finally limped over one morning, carrying a hammer and a box of bent tools. "You'll do better with these." Clara smiled faintly. "I was wondering how long it would take you." Chapter 4, The Fire Within. Weeks passed. A new shack rose on the edge of the ruined farmhouse, crude but sturdy. Sam helped build it, his broad shoulders carrying more than wood. He carried silence, memories, pain. Clara worked beside him, her skin browned by the sun, her back aching, her heart healing. They shared few words, but the silences between them grew softer. One night, as the coyotes howled, Clara stirred the fire inside the shack. Sam sat on the porch, staring into the dark. "Why did you stay here?" she asked quietly. He took a long time before replying. "Because I had nothing left but this land. I lost my brother in that fire. He was trapped in the barn. I tried to get him out. That's how I lost a leg." Clara swallowed the lump in her throat. "I'm sorry." "So am I." She didn't press further, but in that moment, something shifted between them. Chapter 5, Secrets and Storms. Late one night, a stranger rode into camp, a man with a jagged scar and a silver revolver. Sam's eyes narrowed as the rider dismounted and tipped his hat toward Clara. "Evening. You wouldn't happen to be Clara Moreau from New Orleans, would you?" Clara froze. "Who's asking?" Sam growled, stepping between them. "Just a friend of her late husband. I believe she's got something that belongs to him." Clara's hands trembled. Sam glanced back at her. "You know this man?" "I knew her husband," the man said smoothly. "He stole something." Died before he could pay his debts. And now it's a problem. Sam stepped closer. You best ride out now. The man laughed. You gonna hobble after me, Cowboy. The gun was out faster than thought, but Sam was faster. He knocked the barrel aside and tackled the man, crutch flying, fist pounding. Clara screamed as they rolled in the date. A gunshot rang out, then silence. Sam stood, blood on his lip, the stranger limp on the ground. He won't be back, Sam muttered. Clara ran to him, shaking. You could have been killed. So could you, he said, gently brushing her hair back. Whatever you're hiding, Clara, it's time I knew. Chapter 6. The fortune she carried. Clara told him everything. Her husband, Louis Moreau, had been a gambler and a thief. Before he was shot in a duel, he'd hidden a fortune in railroad bonds and left them in Clara's name. She fled New Orleans, afraid of the men he crossed. She used the money to buy the Dalton farm, far from trains, guns, and city whispers. And the baby? Sam asked gently. It is. But it's not for his sake that I carry it. This child deserves better. Sam stared at her for a long time. Then he simply said, Then we'll make better. Chapter 7. Love Under the Sky. Summer deepened. Sam built her a rocking chair. Clara baked bread. They planted seeds in the cracked earth. One evening, after hauling lumber together, Sam paused beside her. Clara, if you ever need someone to help raise that child, someone loyal, someone who ain't much to look at but knows how to stay when others leave. She touched his hand. Sam, are you asking? I ain't kneeling. Hard to do with one leg. But yay, I'm asking, that tears filled her eyes. Yes. Chapter 8. Rain After the Fire. The baby came on the first stormy night in months. Thunder cracked and rain poured like salvation. Sam boiled water and held her hand through every scream. When the baby arrived, a girl with wild dark hair, Clara sobbed with joy. Sam wrapped the child in a clean cloth and whispered, Welcome home, little one. Chapter 9. Redemption in the Wind. Months passed. The shack became a house. The field turned green. And Sam, with his one leg and scarred soul, found peace in the laughter of a baby and the soft hand of a woman who chose to stay. They never spoke of the past again. The fortune remained untouched, hidden in the floorboard beneath Clara's hope chest. They didn't need it. Love was wealth enough. Epilogue. Dry Hollow's legend. Years later, children would play near the rebuilt Dalton farm, now called the Calder homestead. They'd run past a wooden swing Sam built and point to the rocking chair where Clara once held her child. They say a pregnant woman with a secret built that farm with a one-legged cowboy. The kids would whisper, and every time it rained, the old folks swore they could hear laughter on the wind, proof that some stories, like land and love, are too strong to burn.